Welcome back, beautiful souls. Welcome back to the Sweet Spot. I'm Dr. Derek Sweet, your host, and this is Win It All Wednesday. We have no shame in our game. We want to win it all. So look, this week we've been spending time with a concept called time. My wife Darcel was amazing in telling me you should do something on time, and even though I resisted, as usual, your wife is always right. So guess what? I'm doing time, not actually time, but I'm working on time here for the Sweet Spot. And today, Win It All Wednesday, we are looking at the concept of winning the race against time. Winning the race against time. You see, as we discussed on Making Moves Monday and Take Action Tuesday, time is this thread, this invisible thread that's all through our lives, running our lives in ways that are so sneaky, so quiet, that we actually miss it. It's kind of like the oxygen in the room. You don't even know it's there, but it is. And one day you wake up or you turn around and you go, whoa. So where did all the time go? Or why did I not do A, B, or C in the time that I had, right? So that's the thing about time, is that it really does sneak upon us. And we have to figure out a way to be more conscious about time so we can take full advantage of it, total advantage of it, and let it work for us. So here on Win It All Wednesday, we are seizing the ticking heartbeat of time and turning it into gold, because this is Win It All Wednesday. Life's a race. It's a wild race. And once upon a time, we were literally in this race just a spark, a cosmic collision of an egg and ambition in our mom's womb. Now here we are, right, as runners in this grand marathon called existence. Time? Well, it's the track we run on. It's the referee. And it's the prize. All at once, it's everything. Time is shaping everything, my friend. It's pushing us. It's daring us to win big. It's challenging us. So lace up, sweet spotters. Let's reflect on this very invisible but powerful friend we have called time. Because every second matters as we are sprinting to finish Strong Friday here this week. Right? So right now, we just want to understand, how do we win the race against time? Because time equals life. Therefore, if we waste our time, we are wasting our lives. If we master our time, we master our lives. That's a quote from Alan Lakin. My friends, life is indeed a race. Maybe not a sprint. Maybe it's more of a marathon. But one thing is for sure, we're all running this race. And the race plays out over time, which is the track we're running on. And in every race, there are 3 moments that define the winner. Gotta get here, right? It's Win It All Wednesday. I had to come to winning. And the 3 moments that define a winner in a race are the start, the hurdles or the obstacles that they have to overcome, and the final stretch. The start, how you get out of the blocks. Remember, Making Moves Monday. The hurdles, how you respond to the obstacles. What actions are you going to take? And then the final stretch, how are you going to push through when the fatigue hits, when that 18th mile hits and it feels like nothing is working. So in sports, something we say all the time is that champions don't just run fast. real champions, the real G's, they manage the clock. They respect time, they master it, and they win the time battle. That's what the greats do, and that is what you and I have to do. Stephen Covey said it best. The key is not to prioritize what's on your schedule, but to schedule your priorities. I want to say that one more time. The key, right, it's not to just prioritize what's on your schedule, but to schedule your priorities. A big mental shift that can really change how you look at things. And we all know that when we change the way we look at things, the things we look at change. So winning isn't random. Winning is not a random act. It's a strategic act. At the start of the race, the first steps set the tone for the whole race. If you hesitate, if you stumble, or you can spend the rest of your life trying to catch up. When the hurdles come, and every race is going to have some hurdle, the obstacles, they're coming. There's no doubt about it. The best runners, they don't stop at the hurdles. They jump, they adapt, and they keep it moving. That's what we have to do. We have to have that mindset, that readiness to turn the obstacle into the way. And in the final stretch of the race, this is where the mind must take over. When the body starts to fail, when the body starts to feel exhausted, when the bones and the aches and the pains and just the stress, the weight of the stress is on us, and the body wants to quit. When that pain sets in, sometimes in the competition it gets to that point. At the 18th mile of a marathon is one of the times that runners tell me that it's really tough. That's where champions are actually made, because they have to have the mind to overcome. They have to use the prefrontal cortex. Remember, the brain's CEO, can work with other parts of the brain to override the situation and make a decision. So that's how champions are able to overcome and override situations, right? It's a mindset. Tony Robbins reminds us in his quote, winning is not a one-time event, but a consistent state of mindset and action. I love that he put those two things together. A mindset and an action combined makes you a winner. It's a mindset and action. Winning is not a one-time event, but it's a consistent state of mindset and action. Think about the greats, Michael Jordan, Serena Williams, Emmitt Smith. They didn't just show up on game day and expect to win. Emmitt Smith said it best. Winning isn't something that happens suddenly on the field when the whistle blows and the crowds roar. Winning is something that builds physically and mentally every day that you train and every night that you dream. Winning is something that builds physically and mentally in you every day that you train, you practice, you work at it, and every night that you dream of it and conceive of it and believe it. Winners don't wait for victory, they prepare for victory. Every rep, every decision, every disciplined choice, every action, every sacrifice, they all add up to make you a winner. And you can be a winner at the smallest things in life. You don't always have to be the gold champion out there at the Olympics. You get up and you get on time and you at work on time and you're doing your job the way you're supposed to be doing it. You're a winner. You're taking care of your family, you're taking care of your business, you're standing on your business. And you're doing it with discipline, and you're consistent, and you're doing it every time. You've already won. And here's the truth. This race we're running, it's bigger than just us. I heard a quote. It said that in the race of life, sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. but we must never be afraid of losing. There's a chance for winning when we press on to reach the end of the race. Remember, I think in the last podcast we talked about those Egyptians at the Red Sea, man. They didn't want to go, but they had to take action, and the sea parted. Sometimes you have to cross. You have to take that action. And it's only when you take the action that you'll see the results. Because here's the thing. As I said earlier, we're all born winners. The fact that you're here and I'm here, we won some race biologically, right? From sperm to egg to embryo to whatever that process is, meiosis, whatever it is. Look, we are winners. And Ernest Yeboah reminds us in his quote that the earth is an arena of champions. We're all champions. We all overcame millions of potential human beings before making it to the earth. So look, think about that. You started out as a 1 in a million chance, and you made it here. Millions of others didn't make it. They were on their way just like you, but you and I, we made it. That alone proves that we have what it takes, that there's a divine purpose for us, and that we've got what it takes to be a winner, because we already are. The Apostle Paul in ancient wisdom told us this way: do you not know that in a race all runners run, but only one gets the prize? Run in such a way as to get the prize. That's ancient wisdom. 1 Corinthians, ancient wisdom. Everybody's in the race. Everybody's running. But how are you supposed to run? Run to get the prize. So, even in ancient wisdom is saying, don't just run to win. Run with focus. Run with purpose. Run with the mindset of a champion. Yes, you can lose. So what? Nobody cares about whether you win or lose. It's about how you win, how you run, how you play, how you are in the game. If you want to win, you've got to have a mindset and an action that this is what you're going to do. You have to believe in Win It All Wednesday. Right? You've got to master the clock. Winners don't find time. They make time. Time block is your training. Time mastery is how you get there. And then the hurdles, just appreciate them. Challenges are coming. It's inevitable. Winners expect them, they prepare for them, and they keep it moving. So you master the clock, you anticipate the hurdles, and you know what? You don't wait for Friday. You finish strong today. Okay, I know when Win It All Wednesday and Friday is coming, but that last stretch is mental. Often in a race, and this is important, when the fatigue kicks in, there's going to come a point where you have to shift gears and push, and that shift has to be mental. Champions aren't the fastest always, they're the ones who refuse to quit. And that has to be your mindset. Go in with that mindset and then run with purpose. Don't just move for the sake of moving. Don't confuse activity with purposeful movement. Move towards something that matters. Every day, you set your goals, you set your priorities, and you figure out what is it you need to do and take action. If something is not moving you forward, get rid of it. That's simple. You got a race to run, a real race. All right now. So I don't know where you are in your race. I don't know if you're at the start and hesitating to make that first step. I don't know if you're in the hurdle phase and feeling stuck and unsure how to keep it moving, or if you're in the final stretch needing a push to finish. Wherever you are, run to win, master time, move with purpose, don't overanalyze. Done is better than perfect, because the only way to win is to keep running. Run in such a way, ancient wisdom says, as to get the prize. That's in 1 Corinthians, right? Run in such a way as to get the prize. That's your Win It All Wednesday message, my friend. If this spoke to you, share it with someone who needs to hear this for the win. And I'll see you tomorrow for Trust Yourself Thursday, where we're going to explore how trusting in time and in yourself can change everything. Until then, make your move, take action, win it all, and I'll keep running your race. Love and blessings. This is Dr. Sweet. I'll see you on LinkedIn. I'll see you on Threads. I'll see you on Instagram, on YouTube. I'm even on TikTok. Take care.